Roblox avatars are doomed because the new Roblox update could ruin your avatar. And absolutely no one wanted this update, and people started bullying Roblox because of it. And now this isn't the first time that Roblox has ever ruined our avatar before, but Roblox is taking it to a brand new level to bribe developers into using R15 over R6, which basically makes it so R6 won't even be a thing on Roblox. But if you don't know what R6 and R15 are, basically R6 is where the avatar only has 6 parts to it, and R15 is where there's 15 parts to an avatar. And some people favor R6 and some people really like R15, but that's not the point of this update. This update is to give all of the Roblox developers a choice. Do they want to make more money by using R15, or do they want to make less money by using R6? So most likely Roblox developers will use R15 over R6 because they want to make more money in future games going forward, but there are certain requirements you also need alongside that will make you understand the future that Roblox is trying to head for, but no one wants that future because it could absolutely ruin the platform of Roblox. But after me saying all of that, you probably have one main question. What will be affecting R6 because of R15? Well, Roblox made this new update about the DevEx rate, where you will be paid more to use R15 over R6. Now, some parts of this update are very good, and some parts of this update are very bad, but most of the stuff of this update are very bad. Also, I'm going to be basically summarizing this whole update because the Roblox dev form is just way too long and it would be way too complicated to read all this. So the update that is happening today is basically where the developers on Roblox, the people that make the biggest games on the platform, have to decide if they're going to use R6 or R15 to either get a 42% increase in their DevEx rate, which as we discussed earlier, which means they make a lot more money, 42% more in fact, and using R15 instead of R6 isn't the only thing that you have to do, but it is the main thing you have to do. The other things include, there's to be a majority of US citizens over the age of 18 that play your game on Roblox, which means you have to age verify to prove that you're over the age of 18, so if you're just over the age of 18 and you're not verified, and you play your favorite game on Roblox, you will not apply to this update. And the people that developed your favorite game on Roblox won't make 42% more, which 42% more is a lot more, and I'll explain that in a second. The usual amount of Robux a person would make that is a developer of a game would make 38 cents per 100 Robux earned on Roblox, but with the 42% increase, they'd be making 54 cents per 100 Robux earned. Now hopefully you're starting to see the incentive for developers to use R15 over R6 in their future games, or even just to update their games that they already have out, which is a huge problem because Roblox has also said in the past that they're not going to get rid of R6, but with this update they don't need to get rid of R6. All they have to do is constantly just tell people, we're gonna pay you more with R15, we're gonna pay you more with R15, and if enough people do it, they'll just do what they did with classic and dynamic faces, and if you don't know what happened with that, I'll explain that very briefly. Roblox rolled out dynamic faces, which were supposed to be a choice between dynamic faces and classic faces. Classic faces were the thing that majority of the people in Roblox really liked, and it was supposed to be a choice between them. If you like dynamic faces, then you'd like that. If you like classic faces, you would like classic faces. But then Roblox seen that a lot of people were using dynamic faces, so they just got rid of classic faces because they thought it would be a better business move, and now their stock prices are going down dramatically. And that is not a coincidence. So my fear and your fear should be also, if Roblox rolls out this update and a lot of people start using R15 in their games, and then that means a lot of the player base are forced into using R15, people will get used to using R15 even more, and Roblox will just subtly get rid of R6 without anyone noticing this time, because they learned what happened with classic faces and dynamic faces. If they announced it, it would just cause drama. And because Roblox became more corporate recently, even Creekcraft has agreed with this, I would not be surprised if they were to do this if a lot of people were just using R15 anyway eventually. Because of this update, they would just get rid of it silently. But because of this new update, people went on the dev forum of Roblox, which is the place that they announce all of the updates, and they started completely bullying Roblox and trying to get Roblox to change this update, which is a completely useless thing, by the way, because they're not going to change it, but let's just say they do. We shouldn't have to bully Roblox into changing something that they added which we don't like. But people on the dev forum were saying stuff like this: this is why your stock is going down by 20%, this is awful, why? Then they included an image of their stock going down, which is just absolutely hilarious. I found that incredibly funny when I seen this on one of my friends' videos. I just had to include it. And the absolute stupidest part about this update from Roblox's side, this whole update is stupid, but from Roblox's side, was their reason for why they actually made this update in the first place. It wasn't the financial incentive, it was this. We know from research that 18 plus players who aren't currently on Roblox are drawn in by high fidelity visuals that signal the games that they're looking for are here. Now, if you need me to point out why this is such a stupid update, I'll explain. What is one of the biggest games in the world that has almost been the biggest game for almost 20 years, and has always been bigger than Roblox, that also attracts an 18 plus range player base? It's Minecraft. Minecraft has been one of the biggest games in the world for decades, for literally 20 years, and even though there's there's still a lot of kids that play Minecraft, there's still way more adults that play Minecraft than there are kids. Especially in this day and age, most of the Minecraft YouTubers are adults. And also, if you guys like this video, subscribe and like and tell me in the comments what you guys think about this update, because it's absolutely stupid.